Hello everyone and welcome to Budget with Kat. I'm a little bit late, but today is my sinking funds day. In other words, I'm going to be stuffing my long-term savings or sinking fund envelopes in my short-term. This is where money goes in and money goes out much quicker. These are like 1 or 2 times a year. This could be several times a year. So if that is something you're interested in, please stick around. Okay, so again, I want to give the utmost gratitude to all of you that have subscribed, liked, who have supported my Etsy shop, who have shared, and especially those who have commented. I can't begin to tell you how much I look forward to reading your comments and having a dialogue about all of these things. I'm like flapping my hands around, talking with my hands. I also do a 100 envelope savings challenge box. That's my big savings challenge endeavor. And I do that hopefully on Mondays, or when I try to do them on. And I think I've switched that to Fridays because I don't get paid until Tuesday of each week, and Friday is a better day. So this coming up Friday, a few days from now, you can look forward to that. And then also sinking funds again, because I got a little bit behind. Anywho, I'm so happy you're here. So let's just get started. Okay, let me put things aside for a second. Oh, this is a little nod to my dad. I'll let you know that in a minute. He has passed away, but this was his notebook. I'll come back to that in a second. Let's count. All right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62. So not an even number this week, and I'll tell you why, or show you why in a little bit. So 462 is what I think we started with. And let me get all of this in the camera or in screen. Anyway, I will tell you that when I do get behind, because work has been crazy, that I want to skip this. And those of you that are new to my channel, the main reason why I started doing this truly was for I wanted to save money, obviously, and I want to get out of debt because I truly would like to retire. And if I can get out of debt, then retirement is not impossible, you know? And I did this to hold myself accountable. You'll hear a lot of budgeters talk like that, where they say, the reason why I'm doing this is because if I do this like a set appointment, I will be sure to stuff and not skip. And I completely agree. Okay, so I usually start with my handy dandy wallet, and I have some envelopes in here, my messy wallet. These are envelopes that belong to my husband and my mother-in-law. I think I have a little bit of spare change, hardly. Oh, I bought a soda at work the other day, and there's like hardly any change in here. But that's okay. That little bit of change will go a long way. And my little owl bank, sorry for the noise, is kind of filling up. You can kind of see the change in there. All right. Okay, so save your change. It adds up. Okay, so the very first thing that I do is I put money aside for these envelopes because our family is trying really hard to spend cash first before we swing our debit card around, you know? It's very easy to do that. These envelopes have been around since the summer, I think, because I was doing festive paper, and they've seemed to hold up okay. All right, groceries for my mother-in-law is $100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My mother-in-law lives with me. She loves to go grocery shopping. This girl cannot stand to go grocery shopping. Does anybody else get road rage? I get road rage in the grocery store. You know, I mean, like, if you don't know what you want, pull over to the side and let those of us that are quick shoppers get through. Or if you're in the parking lot, don't walk in the middle of the road. People are trying to park. Does anybody else get angry? I get so angry. Anywho, so there's a blessing that my mother-in-law loves to grocery shop. So she contributes to our household by buying some of the groceries, and I try and give her $100 a week extra on top of it because groceries are so outrageous right now. Okay, to myself, I give myself $20 for gas and $40 for spending. Let me see. I just made assumptions these were all empty because of spring break. Oh, there's a little extra in here. So This $20 is actually going to be rolled over, and some people do like $5, $10, $20 savings challenges where they just take their extra money and roll it over. For me, I'm trying to get out of debt. So any extra money that we don't spend goes toward my debt snowball or my credit card payment. So I'm going to put this aside and we'll pull that out later. So this $10 goes for, or $20 goes for gas. And if I don't use a lot of gas, this, even with the gas prices here in Texas, the $20 will get me at least a half a tank. I drive a really small car. And this is just mad money if I want to get myself something to eat, or my grandkids, we drive through and get something. This is just extra pocket money, $40. My husband gets 75, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 5. And this is kind of our eat out money. If he needs something, he can spend it. If he wants to use it on gas, he can spend it. If we want to go out to dinner one night or 2 nights during the week, this will deplete all of it. But at least we've taken it out. We try not to use our debit card. So there's that. So I'll put those away. I'll just put them back in my wallet and I'll distribute them. So it's Wednesday here. No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday here in Texas, and we had that huge line of storms hit us probably around 4 or 5 o'clock this morning, and it was going up through Dallas and Oklahoma, and it's probably pushed through Louisiana and parts of Florida by now. So I'm hoping and praying that you guys are okay. We had tornadoes hit in Austin. It was hailing here. It was a little bit scary. So I hope everybody who was in the path of that storm is okay. My biggest fear out there in the world, and I live in Hurricane Alley, so to speak, are tornadoes. They scare me more than anything. Okay, so this is the original binder. This is for long-term expenses. I started doing this journey because my homeowners association fund and my Christmas money always kind of forced me to charge. I would charge this $1,200 and about $1,000 at Christmas, and I'd always end up with $2,000 or $3,000 in credit card debt, and I'd spend the whole year paying it off only to do it again. And I was like, this is crazy. I can't do this anymore. So then I thought, I'm going to start saving in specific envelopes just for that purchase so that I don't have to charge it. And you guys, this past year, I didn't do it. I deposited this money, wrote a check, paid cash basically, and for Christmas I did the same, and it was the most liberating, amazing experience ever. So because this isn't due until the end of January, end of December this year, or 1st of January next year, I'm only putting in $25 a week, right? Which would be equivalent to about $100 a month, and that's okay, right? So this is just slow and steady. This one will, not be getting hundreds and hundreds of dollars overnight. That's not how it works. You got to be patient. And if you see $100 bill or anything that's decorated, that means I've taken that money and I've put it in the bank. And that way I don't have thousands of dollars sitting in my house, right? So at the end of this month, I'll probably take some of this money here. See, there's another 100, and take the smaller bills and condense them into bigger bills. So that's always fun. I love watching bill exchange videos. So here's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 250. I have a very long way to go for this, but I am patient because it is worth it. Okay, I have just a little bit of acreage in Virginia that was left to me and my cousin, and he and I share the taxes there. And so, same thing, these are all decorated. That means it's in the bank. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 310. Did I count that right? Wait, 400. You know what? Someone left a comment about when my son Will and I count. Someone called him the banker, and someone else said he's faster and way more accurate than you. And you're exactly right, you guys. I get like panicky and I count wrong. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 410. See, I totally messed that up. So you don't hurt my feelings when you point out the fact that my son Will counts faster than I do and better than I do. Oh, okay. This is my income tax envelope, and it's really thick, and I wanted to explain to you why, because I put $30 in here. So here's 20. I might do, let me do this. Let me see if there's a 10. I know there is. There has to be. Please. Yes, look, I'm going to put in 40 and take out a 10 because I know I'm going to need it later. Now, income tax, any side hustle that I make, so if, from my Etsy shop or from my YouTube monetization, which just started a couple months ago, I take 30% off of anything I bring in side hustle wise, and I put it in here. And so this has gotten really thick really fast. And that's because in February, I judged a bunch of dance drill team competitions, and I also had some really good months on Etsy. So I think I'm gonna hit my goal of being able to pay my taxes outright. And if you don't know, I'm a little bit older. I hate to even admit that I'm older. And I don't have a lot of child tax credits. My kids are all in their 20s. I don't have a lot of breaks yet. And so my husband and I always end up paying at least $3,000 in taxes every year. So yeah, right? And so I've put a lot away, and I'm going to have to use my calculator because it's just too much and I know I'll mess it up. So there's 1,000, it's in the bank. Here's another 1,000 that's in the bank. And here's 500. So there's 2,500 in the bank. Isn't that exciting? There's another 100 in the bank. And then the rest here is actually hard cash. So here's 150, 250, 350, 400. Let me double count that. 150, 250, 350, 400. Okay, plus 400. And let's go. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20. Oh gosh, let me do this again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. I'm going to stop there because I'm just too worried about messing up. 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Oh no, how'd that get in there? What is happening? Oh my gracious. See? So my little viewer who said, yep, Kathy, Will is more accurate and faster, and I didn't organize this money and all of the things. And so we're just going to do it again. Ugh, I hate when I do this. Usually I'm so much better at this. I prep ahead of time. I check everything, and I just didn't check. Sorry about that, friends. Okay. So there's just money everywhere, which is a good problem to have, right? I'd love to be, I think I'll be able to do another 1,000K slip. So we're just going to do this again. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm just a hot mess express. 1,000, 2,000, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 3,000. Let's all say a prayer. 51. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 4. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 10. 35, 10. What the heck? That's pretty phenomenal. See, and I have no idea how much with my Etsy shop and my YouTube earnings, how much more this is going to be. I mean, it's going to be more than that, I know. So I'm just trying to save up as much as possible so that I can be ready for it. Okay. Whew. So now we're putting in $10 into miscellaneous savings. I wanted to let you know, I usually don't take a lot of money out. What happened here is we had to do an air conditioning kind of servicing, and our, like, you know, the lines that excess water or condensation, like it, I don't know, getting too technical. It usually goes down our sinks, the drains in our sinks. But if they get too clogged, they have to go out an extra pipe. Well, those were leaking, which means we had condensation. The lines needed to be blown. We needed a servicing. And long story short, it cost us $275. So that left, which was nice because I had $475 in here, that left $200. So yay, I'm going to put $10 in like I do every month. And here's $210. So it's always nice to have that kind of miscellaneous savings just in case something comes up. I really need to have an envelope. This one really could be like the house envelope for things, plumbing, air conditioning, you know, all of those things to happen, but oh no, I just haven't reorganized it yet to do that. Okay, Christmas is getting 30, so 20, let's see if we have change. We do. Look, I'm gonna put in 40, I'm gonna take out a 10. There we go. And when I add that, sorry about that income tax thing, you guys. What a hot mess I am. So here's 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56. Yes, 556. And the cool part about that is, with this little savings challenge of 556, I get to color another one of these. Do I have a dark blue? Where did my dark blue go? There it is. So each one of these is worth $50, and I have 556, I think. And all of this is in my Etsy shop if you're interested. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, so $556. I'll have to wait a few more months to fill in the other one. Look, and I'm like almost halfway. That's awesome. Okay, next is my rainy day fund. This is going to get, I believe, $10. Yeah, let's see if I have change. I do. I have a 10. I do, so I'm going to put in a 20, and I'm going to take out a 10. And this is exactly that. It's the rainy day fund. Everyone should have at least a month or so of expense money set aside in case something happens. I'm very far from that, but that's okay. So here's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 230, 235, 240, 245. 245. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. When I fill in all of these rainbows, I'll have $600 total. So not a bad start. This is our land savings account. It also gets $10. I'm going to keep trying to make change. I can. Here's 20. Take out a 10. And this is exactly what it says. We have land. We're trying to save for stuff. Stuff for land is expensive. So here's $1,000 in the bank. Here's 100 in the bank. 200. 300. So that's 1,300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So 1,390. So who knows? This could be a down payment on an RV. This could be renting equipment so we can, I don't know, bulldoze down some trees or clear some more land. I honestly do not know. Okay, car insurance is going to get 20. And this is around because I would love to eventually pay an entire premium, and I pay every 6 months, but I insure a lot of drivers still. Even though I'm older, you would think. I insure my mother-in-law and my 2 sons and myself, my husband. There's like 5 people. So here's 100 in the bank, 200 in the bank. Let me make sure. 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 84. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97. Yes, 497. Yeah, and you know, if you ever want to watch somebody who can count money fast, you guys go watch Black and Blue. Ooh, first of all, she's hilarious, funny, love her. And Hands and Bands too. Those are just 2 great people to watch. Anywho, Black and Blue counts money so fast. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now we're moving into this binder, and I can't forget about my rollover money. This is the money that is short-term. Money comes in, money goes out. That's what you want. You want to be able to have this extra money just in case. Everybody gets $10. I say everybody. Every envelope gets $10. It's pretty easy. So car maintenance is going to get 10. I'm going to put in a 20. Take out a 10, and I should have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. So what's that? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. Yes, 143. Okie dokie. And it would help if I actually trusted my counting, but I don't. So anyway, so debt gets $10 anyway, right? But on top of that, I'm going to add this 20 because that was the leftover from my cash envelopes. And so actually today there's going to be an additional, today's the 22nd. and I'm actually adding 30. And I'll do the math later. I do have my calculator if I need it, but I'm really excited about this because what's going to happen is at the end of March, I'm taking all of this money, it's going straight to the bank, and it's going to pay a huge bill. It's a debt consolidated credit card that I have that is 0% interest. And every month or two, I take all of this money and I put it toward the bill. The goal is to pay it off by the end of the summer. So 100, 200, 300, I'm gonna put this 50 aside, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna put 6 over here just to be safe. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, oh my gosh, 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, plus 43, 743. Wow. $743. That is crazy. So if I can try and have some no spend days this coming up week and really like concentrate, maybe I can get this to $800 before the end of the month is up. That would be ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay, medical is getting 10 like it always does, and I'll just put 10 in. And we'll count this. This is for co-pays, unforeseen extra expenses. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15. So 215. All right. This is my, usually it says pet. Shameless plug for some new, can't even talk, trackers that I have. This is my dog one. There are 3 different designs. They look like this in color, and they actually like this, right? There's 10 icons, 15 icons, and 20 icons, and this black and white. So there you go. $10 goes in here. And let's see how much we have. 5, 10, oh, sorry, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I should have 6 of these colored in. So let's color in another one. Oh, I'm going to use, put this all over here. Where did I put it? Oh, because this is not laminated at the moment, I'm just using regular Crayola markers because they won't, you know, bleed through or do anything crazy. So if you'll humor me, I'll go ahead and color another paw. When I finish with this, I would have $150 because each one is worth 10. Each icon is worth $10. And man, coloring on camera is hard. Okay, so 60. I just think it's super cute. I am trying to come up with a cat one, and I'm doing a lot of other different animals just for fun because, you know, why not? For my son, he gets $10 as well. This is extra money for him when he turns 21. It was supposed to be for a ski vacation to help him out, but he didn't go because he couldn't get off work. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 400, 5, 10, 11. Yay. Is it 4? Yeah, 411. Okie dokie. And then this is for travel. I know $10 for travel doesn't seem like a lot, but it's all I have right now. And I'd love to be able to take like some of my bigger challenges that I'm doing and dump some serious money in here, but we'll see. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 400, 5, 10, 11. So 411. It's very similar to what Jake has. Okay. And then look, a new envelope. Dun, dun, dun. I might actually do a tracker for this. And I wanted to, oh, I forgot to put my debt snowball thing back in. I'll do that. So I wanted to pay a little bit of homage or honor to this little envelope book. My dad was diabetic. He had a lot of illnesses, but he was diabetic, and he used to keep track of his sugars, his blood sugars, in little books like this. And I found it the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, it had his handwriting in it and all of his blood sugars, and even my own, because toward the end there he couldn't do it. And so I thought, you know, you guys have been so nice. So many of you guys have given me tips that says tip the seller on my Etsy shop, and I usually just carry that over and put it towards supplies or something. But I thought, you know, I'm going to start thanking you guys and putting it toward a self-care envelope. And so to Charlotte, Jessica, and Angelia, this was just through March 20th through now. So just the past few days. There have been more of you, and I wish I could remember, but I thought I would just thank you so much because it totaled $12, 5, 10, 12. And I desperately could use a haircut. My hair is longer than it's ever been probably in my entire life. Or maybe I might get a pedicure, or I don't know, we'll see. But I just wanted to kind of let that add up and be a reminder of your kindness. So I think we're finished for now. I hope I did everything correctly. God knows, who knows, right? All right, so there's that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for just being a part of my journey. I hope that you have a great rest of your week. Let me put this back in my debt snowball. And let's see, tomorrow I will be doing a video on my mini savings challenges. That's where you can kind of take very low amounts of money and save that weekly, and it adds up to big amounts. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.